I'm checking my mic. Check. Check. Microphone. Check. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Guys, I don't have my water. I'm going to let China talk to y'all for a minute because I ain't doing this without no water. What's up, China? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? He said that way from in Venezuela somewhere. Hi, guys. Let's let him get his water. I thought he was always hydrated, but I guess so.
I mean, I'm like, hold up. Did I just start this without my water? Like, really? Like, where they do that?
And we always thought you took a jet to go get that water.
You know? You know what I'm saying? Whew. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming, ladies and gentlemen. Back to it. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. There we go. I get that wrong sometimes. Woo! Good gracious. What's up, breaking free from narcissism? Is that you, Connie Barnes?
Oh, Lord.
Yes. China in the chat. The Queen. What's up, Queen Leandra? What's going on with you? I see you in there. In the cut. Yes, Val, you Val. What's up, Merlin? Janet Winans. Man, everybody come on in here. What's up, Karen? I see you, Kathy Kobe. I see you. Facts 100. Maricia. How you feeling? Everything good, everybody? Is everything good with everybody? That's the question. Hit the like, y'all. Andrea Davis in here. Woo! What's up, David Alexander? Linda Rose. Yeah. That was Aretha Franklin song. If I knew the song, I was going to sing it. But I don't know the song, so you know. What's up, Cali Finn fan? The one is up in here. Moretta Mo Better.
Oh, Lord.
Moretta Mo Better. There you go. What's up, V Sexy 100? MJ. Aquarian. K Pooh in the house. Linda Rose. Country Girl with Grit. Daniel. Bino. Where you been, Daniel? I ain't sent you. There you go. What's up, Mimi Empath? Leela Abby. Figures up in here. Yo, Queen. What's up, Diamond? Faye Marie. Is that you, Kanita? You at work? Doing what you do? Me too. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. What's up, Ollie? Yo, Queen, Josie Ferry, Nia Miles, Stephanie. What's up, Steph? Figures up in here. Patrice Bean. I see you, Treese. What's up, Stan? Stan the man. KIS. What's up, Kiss? Melissa Smith. I was gonna stop the music for this one. Hey-oh.
Oh
I was gonna
my
stop the music for that one. Woo. What's up, May Hall? Shanerica. Yeah, that's my one right there. That's my. I feel like a DJ when I say that. What's up, Shamilia? Shamilia, so familiar. What's up, Ashton? How you feel, champ? On your way to work? It's all good. We right here. What's up, John Matthews? Jazzy. What's up, Maryland? Facts 100. Broken Chrysalis. I see you, MJ. Yo, Queen. Rest of the crew, y'all get on up in here. Hit the like button, like the like. What's up, Michaela? David Thayer. Rose Petal. So your ex-husband came in town and he decided to do, and he decided do want want to get a kid's money for school. Okay. All to find out that it's a grant he gave. Wow. Goodness gracious, boy. He need a whooping. He need a whooping. He needs somebody to catch him, tie him to a tree, both hands around the tree. He can squeeze the tree, pull his pants down, and whoop his hind parts. Beat them hind parts. That's what I said. Hand pots. That's old school. That's old school. Beat them hind parts. Yes, he done went and gave y'all a grant for his own kid. Oh, goodness, he need his hind parts beat. Beat. I said he need a beating. I said, yeah. What's up, figures? Mm. That's crazy. Soldier. Vanessa Brown came to get down. I said came to get down because I'm old school. I can say that. You old school, you can do that. What's up, Jennifer? Yeah, I can rhyme people names and stuff like that because I'm old school. We can get away with it, you know. Nowadays, not so much, right?
Yeah. Because I know when I say facts, my kids be looking at me like, just be quiet.
Queen Leandra said the new supply slid the wig to the left. He's saying some wild stuff in this camp. Oh my goodness. What's up, Brown Eyes? Woo, man. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's hump day. We halfway through it, right?
Yeah.
How you feeling today, China?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
If you're looking good and you're feeling good, say, yeah.
You had me rocking my head like you finna do a beat.
Boy, oh boy. Oh man. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to feel good.
Yeah.
Full moon out tonight. You know, it feels like the fall coming in.
Yes.
You know, yeah, it's that time of the year. Guys, it's sad to say it, but it's that time of the year.
Yeah.
That time of the year when the weather gets real nice and comfortable and it's beautiful outside and the fall weather and it's holiday time and whoo, where you at, MJ? You say it's freezing out there? It's getting a little nippy here too, I must say. That's right, yo, Queen. 16 bars. I'm gonna give y'all 16 bars of it all. Yes, I will. Yeah. David Stair said the WD-40. They joning on the new supply tonight.
Oh my
Goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. I love it. I love it. You know what, man? People tired of being cheated on out here, man.
Yeah.
People tired of that. People are tired of it.
Yeah.
People really just like, man, Joe, this is all y'all got to offer out here. Some lies, some cheating. Here lie, there cheat. Everywhere cheat.
Right.
Oh my goodness, man. People are tired of this stuff, man. They are. People really are just fed up, man. It's too much going on out here for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, and we got, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but see, I'm here near DC. We got the government right here. Yeah, they about to shut it down Sunday night. They saying Sunday night.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. About to get real funny out here, man.
That's crazy.
About to get real funny out here, man. They shut that government down. You know, that's gonna get real funny out here. It's already crazy. It's already crazy anyway. You look at, I mean, daily occurrences. I don't know if y'all saw that video yet of the kids in Philly. Let me see if I
No.
can pull that up, man. Goodness gracious. That thing is, I mean, they just going in malls, kids. I mean, it ain't just kids. It ain't just kids now. And because they're not kids. They're not kids. These grown up people, these grown folk going to the mall and just snatch and grab. They doing the snatch and grab like nobody's business.
Yeah. And see, and that's not survival, that's greed. Because there's no reason for that. They're not stealing stuff that they need. They stealing stuff that they want.
They grabbing anything and everything.
Yeah.
Everything. They I mean, the video that I saw earlier, they got the police out there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hold up here. Oh wow. Let me check on it, champ. Somebody locked out the chat.
Huh?
I gotta check on that. But yeah, I was trying to look up this I think it was in the shade room that I saw it. This they out there just looting in Philly. Where is it at? This was one today.
Mm.
Oh man, I'm sorry, y'all. I can't find it. It's mm, yeah, I can't find it. But man, listen, man. I mean, they just it's snatch and grab time out here, y'all. It's snatch and grab, and I don't know what's going on because it's like that's the new thing now. And what it looks like is, now it looks off in the distance to us. You know, it looks off in the distance, but it's off in the distance, but it's like, okay, what are we gonna do when that's close up on us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do when that's right there? People instead of going to the mall,
Yeah.
they just walking through your neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and grabbing people and snatching stuff, or they just come up in your house,
Yeah.
you know, that's serious. I think that's a real serious one right there.
I mean, it's happening. It's just not on a larger scale because I do get like the notifications on my Ring doorbell where they say people are breaking in people's cars and stealing stuff out of it. So it's happening. It's just not on a larger scale.
Or they might not be talking about it.
Yeah,
They
that's
might
true.
not be talking about it yet, man. It's like, man, this thing is big, man. This thing is big, man.
Yeah.
And It's like, man, the thing that I'm seeing, like, especially from when you look at like the West Coast, man, that's just a scary picture all the way around because the police not really getting too involved with that.
Yeah.
They kind of just like, hey man, y'all gonna have to figure that out. And when you got fools and guns and opportunity versus and drugs, because most of the people high on this synthetic stuff out here, you know, you got to think, this is what we're dealing with. This is
Yeah.
modern day life, y'all.
Yeah.
This is modern day life. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the chat. I'm gonna drop the chat halfway through the show. I'm gonna drop the link. But guys, this is modern day, man. This is Armageddon. It,
Yeah.
it just it just had that feeling. It got that dark undertone, and of course, it always has a different meaning to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It always has a different meaning to it. So it's like, you know, we're watching one thing happen, and this is what they got us occupied with, right? Okay, looming. Now we're gonna shut down the government. And see, it's not just the government. Right now, you got so many companies. So you have government in the city. Government is the main industry in this city. But the businesses, most of the businesses are contractors of the government, or they make their money off of the people that work for the government. You know what I'm saying? So everything is affected. You shut the government down, you almost giving everybody a vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're stopping other people paycheck. What about people who are on Social Security that need their checks and stuff?
Yeah, I think the people, they said that you still get your checks, right? You still get that Social Security check, you know, because the post office ain't closing. Whew, boy, oh boy.
But they're saying the government is running out of money, and that's where Social Security checks come from. So if they don't have the money, then
Right, but that's supposed to be in a different fund. That Social Security stuff supposed to be untouched, but they touch it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, and it just it's trifling. It's
It
trifling,
is.
to say the least. This is what we pay for. This is our tax dollar at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our tax dollar at work. I saw something about the IRS went after Beyonce, and they had to make a statement or something about how they that because she was black, she's 5 times more likely
Mm,
to be audited. I was like, wow, that's something.
yeah.
That is really something. You know, it's man, it's just every day. At this point, from what I'm seeing, we just getting it from all angles out here, y'all.
Yeah.
We are getting it from all angles, and we're not together. And it looks like it's breaking everybody down. I mean, lots of people, lots of people are just losing hope. And I think that this is what pushes people to start to gravitate towards a vice, whether it's alcohol, drugs, or something to take your mind away from all this. Because on top of everything I just said, right? That's how you're thinking when you're in a normal state of mind. Imagine you're dealing with a narc. You're trying to get, your sanity, trying to keep your sanity together. they're about to tell you, hey man, you gotta go without working for maybe a month or so. But you still gotta show up. For the essential personnel, still gotta show up. Still gotta show up. You're not gonna be paid until we come to an agreement.
Right.
And most people live check to check.
Yeah.
Let's just be clear about that. Most people. Few people got a little bit saved up so they can make it an additional 2 weeks, 30 days maybe. But for the most part, you might have 1% that got, 6 months they can sit on.
Yeah.
Think about going home every day, dealing with, craziness, foolishness, a devil that you're living with. And then you just brought all that right into the same scenario. Now is the time, right? Now is the time where you see the benefit of, well, for us, we see the benefit in family because that's what we wanted in the first place. You would think that when adversity comes, like right now, you would think this devil would say, hey, you know what? Let's try to hold this together at least through this craziness while this is happening. Because, we're going to need each other.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Because the narcissist, man, this devil hates, they such haters that they see this as an opportunity.
Yes.
This is the opportunity I've been looking for to stab you in your back.
Yes.
Been waiting to stab you in your back. Yeah. This the opportunity I've been waiting. That's how narcs see it. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Now, everything crazy and buck wild out here. And yeah, there ain't gonna be no togetherness. Ain't gonna be no unity in here. No. They know that this is a time where you're especially us, we're feeling like, man, it's time to, have some pool our resources to make it through this. Let's make it through this, so that because you just don't know what's going to happen next. We got a million conspiracy theories, and they've cried wolf so many times, right? That the people that work for the government, they're like, okay, cool. Now I can just plan a vacation.
Yeah.
Because they're going to pay us when we get back anyway, right?
Yeah.
But you just don't know the loophole they got waiting on you this time. You just don't know. They're not doing this so that, you're looking at it like, oh, okay, we got a vacation. They're not doing it for that. No, that's not the purpose of it. They're doing it to flex their control.
Yep.
This is narcissism on the next level. It's narcissism on the next level. They're doing it to flex their control to say, yeah. So what y'all gonna be doing in another month or so? They telling them, they telling them flat out. They give you a notice, say, okay, this paycheck right here, it's gonna be your last full paycheck for about another month. The one after this is gonna be half. The one after that, it's gonna be a donut. Your health care. You're gonna lose it. They're not gonna pay for it.
See, but
What happens to the people who depend on their health care?
then you have the flip side of that too, because like I said, it's some people that I met and talked to for like a day, and it's been a couple of them that just been blowing my phone up. So it's like Hoover season too. And So they looking, for some stability right about now.
Woo. And the season is changing.
Yeah.
The leaves on the trees are browning. They know that this is the time of year where we're happiest. We know we're falling into the fall season. It's getting cold outside.
Mhm.
The days are getting shorter. Those cold, brisk nights. You want somebody to be warm around you. You this, I guess they call it, this is cuffing season, right?
Yeah.
It's cuffing season and it's holiday season.
Yep.
Yeah, it's holiday season and it's the time that they ready to start acting a fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is that time when they start to really show out, and again, they know that in your mind, you're ready to make some happy memories right now.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. You want to make some happy memories. But at the end of the day, you know, that devil got a different plan. That plan is to destroy, dismantle everything you've built up, everything around you.
Hmm.
Yeah. And guys, after you've helped build them up and do whatever, right? They're gonna take you right there. Title of the show tonight. They're gonna become the victim.
Hmm.
Feeling sorry for the narc devil could be the worst mistake ever. It could be your worst mistake ever. Feeling sorry for them, guys, feeling sorry for them just simply means that you are watching that person become abusive. You're watching that person be abusive and they're abusive towards you. And then you feel sorry for them. You feel sorry for the person that's beating you up. The person is calling you out your name. The person that is doing everything disrespectful they can think of to you. And then after that, they become the victim. You always starting stuff, so you made me do that to you.
Yeah.
They're going to be the victim in the end.
Yeah. I just I just dealt with that today in court. And once again, postponed. This attorney. But see, one thing I learned, a lot of people say that, don't confront them. But in my situation, if I'm representing myself, I have to talk to this attorney. And I called him out on his BS. And I swear his face was so red, it looked like his blood pressure went to his face.
Dang.
Yes. And he was sinking in this chair because I called him out on every lie. And then the judge was like, maybe I did say that. I don't know for sure. I'm like, Your Honor, I'll get the transcript. And the attorney just kept lying and said, oh, no need to get the transcript. I said, no, it costs $200, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get that transcript.
There you go. There you go. I mean, you know what he said, I mean, and then the thing is that you got to go in there, you got to go in front of this judge and keep on going back and forth. And it's like, dude, I just want my life back. That's all.
Yeah.
I just want my life back. I just want to be free.
Yeah.
I want to leave your client alone. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to go through no more of this mess. I just want to be free.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all. And they're like, no, 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 no. We're not just doing that. No, 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 no. We're not just doing that. Be free stuff. No, 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 no. I'm going to take you through some things first. We're going to hold you up. We're going to drag this out. We're going to make this all about everything that it ain't about.
Exactly.
You know, Whoo, Treese Bean. Thanks for that super chat. Tree said that feeling sorry for those demons is BS. Don't fall for it. All in fact, all it's all an act.
Yes.
Trees, you ain't lying about that, man. It is all an act. That's all they do. Sit back and get you emotional. That's the thing that most of us don't even see. How somebody could start so much mess. That's something I didn't see. How can somebody start so much stuff all the time, every day? How could you start stuff every day and still be the victim? Still be the victim. Guys, y'all think that because sometimes they act normal, sometimes they act normal, we seriously start thinking that they're normal. We start thinking that, okay, well, we can work this out. I can, this ain't too bad. This is fixable. It's workable. I can handle them. And they're just showing you small glimpses of what's to come.
Yeah.
And when they open that bag of total disrespect and craziness, oh my goodness, man.
It's nonstop.
It's going to be nonstop, and it's going to be just, hey, man, you know what I'm here to do? You know what I'm here for? And they're looking, and they're going to be looking at you like you should be down with that. You should agree. You should not have an issue with what they're bringing to the table.
Yes.
You should not have an issue, and you should like it. You should start. Listen, you know how I am. You know what I do. They looking at us like, I thought by now you was with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't left. You keep leaving and you taking me back. You sending me mixed signals. That's how the Narc really feels. Narc feels like, man, look, you sending me mixed signals here. I'm dogging you. You leave or I leave, then I come back. We work it out.
Yeah.
What's the problem? Why are you acting different now? They really feel like you should not have a problem with everything they're doing. You shouldn't, knowing that, okay, these holidays, they're going to make you, man, they're going to get you, they're going to set you up in situations where you in front of people that you respect and care about, their opinions,
Yeah.
and they going to embarrass. It's just going to be like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, let me just go home because, oh boy. And you don't want people to see your life like that. Guys, I think that has to be the worst feeling in the world when you got to go out in front of people and you got to pretend that you're happy at home.
Yeah.
And then this fool starts, showing out. They show out just a little bit around other people.
Yeah.
And you walking on eggshells. Please, Lord, don't let this fool. Please, please, please. Don't let him show or her show nobody what's going on when we get home. Please don't let people find that out. That has to be the worst feeling ever. To not want people to know the truth about your relationship. Whoo, man. To always have to live a mystery life. Hey, I ain't gonna tell y'all what's going on over here. Y'all just have to figure it out. Don't nobody need to know my business. You gotta go into mental places like that because you dealing with the devil.
Yeah.
You made an agreement with the devil.
Yeah.
Let's get married. Let's be in a relationship together. Just you and me. I love you. You love me. I'm going to give you everything, that I got. You supposed to give me everything that you got, but you not doing it. And they never say they're going to give you everything they got. You just assume
Yeah.
that because you giving up everything you got, because you giving up total access, you giving up the truth, you giving up everything they inquire about.
Yeah.
And we assume that, okay, then they're going to do the same by me. Wrong. Never going to happen. Never going to happen for anybody. That's the thing, y'all. It's never going to happen for anybody.
No.
Nobody's going to, they're not going to do that for anybody. And we'll sit there and we'll think like we missing something. Y'all do not understand. What's up, Peaches? Y'all do not understand that you're definitely not missing anything.
No.
Okay. Your only thing you're missing is pain, those headaches, the lies, the deception, the faking, the cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, if you miss stuff like that, then they ain't nothing but a phone call away. You know,
Right.
all you got to do is unblock them, and boom, you right back in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet y'all any of y'all narcs would take y'all back tonight.
Phew, no.
Would take you back tonight. Now, the terms that's going to be on, going to be real cruddy though.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be some real cruddy circumstances when they take you back. I don't think you're going to make it through that part.
And you know what? I find that the weaker your boundaries are, they see how much they can get you to do. And I learned that, like, being in the courthouse today, he didn't have to come to court. I didn't know, but I saw them pull up because I was looking out the window and they were riding around looking for my vehicle. See, but I know to catch an Uber or get dropped off, not to take my vehicle. And they were riding around looking for my vehicle and they couldn't find it. So eventually, I guess they left and, the attorney was there. But my thing is like, he found somebody that he can make them do whatever they want. And she's probably miserable doing it, but she have to do it to please him.
She's showing her loyalty.
Yes. Could you
My loyalty
imagine?
is to you, baby. Because in her
Yes.
mind, she's thinking, you would never do this to me.
Mm-hmm.
But she's watching her future. She's participating in her future. She
Yeah.
just don't know it.
Yeah.
She just don't have a clue that her turn. Oh, it's actually her turn now.
It is.
Yeah, it's her turn right now. Because if he got her doing something that trifling, he got you out there in the parking lot looking for the cars and we gonna do this and we gonna do that. He's already devalued her down to zero because she can't even have an organic relationship with him. She already stuck in that mess. Like, okay, everything in their relationship is about, how we gonna do this to China. How we
Yeah.
gonna do this to, XYZ. It's that is so crazy to me.
Yeah,
That
it's to the
is
point.
so crazy to me.
She's
Mm.
more obsessive over me than he is, and I can't say how I know that, but yeah, it's crazy.
Because she thinks that she got the prize.
I don't want him. She got
She
the prize.
thinks but see, that's the thing. Subconsciously, she's not even conscious of what she's doing. Her subconscious can see that dude ain't finished with you. Her subconscious is telling her, nah, he ain't finished with her. So we gonna have to do everything we can do to help drive her away, to make her, non-existent. She really feel like she's doing the right thing. She's like, hey, I'm gonna win him. I'm going to win him, through helping him stab you in the back. Now, how is that ever going to work out right for any woman of the future? when you're conscious of the fact that he he's married to her and I'm dating him. How is that ever going to be successful and happy in a way that we would see happiness? Not the way they see happiness, but the way we see happiness. How could that ever happen?
But see, she can't see that because she didn't even see it when she saw that he was betraying the one that he laid up with to come be with her. So if she couldn't even see that then, why would she even be able to see the stuff that he's doing? All she's seeing is it's going to win favor with him. And plus she's just as toxic because she have a history and her police record is, yes, she have assault. She tried to run over her ex and his girlfriend. Yes, because I guess he had a new girlfriend, and I read the police report.
Ooh.
She lied. She planted a false fingernail in her shirt. This is what the police report says, and said the girl choked something, grabbed her or something. So they went to the girl, and none of her nails were missing.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
He got him a winner over there, boy.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he got him a winner right there. You
yeah.
know, and poor little Tink Tink, you
Yeah.
know, he ran off because he, in his mind, all he saw was, a blue ball. You know, he has a green ball, but hey, there's a blue one. I want that blue one.
Mhm.
And boy, oh boy, he gonna walk out of that whole situation. One of them being a straight jacket. She got a track record. He don't even care. He don't. He
Yeah.
don't even care. Cause he with it.
Yeah, for sure.
He's with it.
Yeah.
And that's all that's going to come out. The only thing that's going to come out of that whole situation is a bunch of craziness.
But I hope they last long enough for me to disappear. I need to disappear.
Man, that is just craziness on every level where she has to go out here. Well, has to. She love it.
Yeah.
She's toxic and she loves it. She met somebody that's just as toxic as she is.
Yeah.
So they're going to have the battle of who's the more toxic. That's all it's going to be. They're just going to battle back and forth. Who's more toxic? Is it you? Is it me? Who is it? That's it. Because it's nobody has anything else to offer.
No.
And a lot of time, guys, we don't really see we see the person that we think that they were. That person they was lying to you about when you met them, acting like they weren't toxic, acting like they weren't crazy, acting like they weren't a devil. Yeah. Now they're taking that to somebody else, or they've been taking it to other people.
See, but it's worse for her because he couldn't get me to do nothing like that. I didn't want him that bad where I had to antagonize his ex or anything. Like I said, I never met this lady physically ever. And so, he got somebody he can fully control because I've seen him pull the strings as I was coming out the courthouse and he got her to say something to me and I just walked right past as if they didn't exist.
There you go.
You
There
know?
you go. There you go. There you go. Because going out there, getting into some crazy with somebody that's crazy, it's going to change your day and it may change your life.
Yeah.
And when you position yourself, I'm talking like I ain't got a bad temper. I'm terrible with it. I ain't gonna lie. But we do have to think like, wow, if this go too far,
Yeah.
what's the consequence on that, And for what? This person don't even know you. I don't know this person. And sweetheart, ain't nobody fighting you about him.
No.
Nah, man, crazy. You can have that. I ain't even fighting you for. I don't want the food. Can you hurry up and tell him to sign them papers? You know, tell him to sign them papers. He's not going to do the right thing. So even suggesting do the right thing that's a waste of breath. But dealing with that crazy stuff, and that's what's going on out here right now.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on. It's a bunch of, bad spirits coming up against you, and they want to intimidate you.
Yes.
And that's really what he's trying to do. He's really trying to intimidate you through her. But at the end of the day, see, it's orders for all of that. Like, Jan, you know what? I'm tired of her coming up to me or acting like she want to come up to me. I ain't trying to have nothing to do with none of that. Nothing. I want to order against all of them. So all of them can just leave me alone. That's it. Just say, hey, man, y'all leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. You go your way. That's the thing, man. It was a time in this world, we actually lived in a time where people broke up and it was amicable.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a time where you could break up and it was amicable. But see, that was when people acted like they had a little bit of sense too.
Yeah.
Yeah, not everybody had that opportunity. Not everybody, but there were people that, and it's still like that out here right now. Some people break up and they still cool with the other person. They like, hey man, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. We had a rough patch that we couldn't get through.
Yeah.
Whatever. Or just, hey, we went through that same whatever. It was cheating, but it wasn't just thrown in your face and it wasn't just grossly negligent. And I'm gonna tell y'all, we say that we would leave somebody for cheating, but very few people do that. Very few people leave somebody just for cheating. Usually you leave that person for all the stuff that cheaters do. Like they blowing up your spot. They gaslighting you all the time. And it's always a bunch of craziness, a bunch of confusion, and really the main reason I personally think the main reason people divorce is because that person was playing with your head. They was trying to make you think you crazy. They were trying to make you think that you are crazy. And that is the one thing that nobody can handle. Nobody can stand that part right there.
No.
I think that we would deal with cheating before you'll deal with somebody trying to make you think you crazy.
Yeah. Especially when they tell lies, the main thing you say is you think I'm stupid.
Whoo, man. Oh, JoJo. They lying and know they lying.
Yes.
They know they lying. They know that you're telling the truth, but they love that deception so much. They love the fact that I can make you think that you lying. And you telling. See, that's total mind control.
Yeah.
When I know I'm lying, but I lie so good, and I know you don't even believe in yourself. You won't even listen to the truth, and you know the truth.
Yeah.
That's when they like, I totally got you locked in. Now I can go ahead out here and just go grab somebody else because you ain't going nowhere. I got you locked and loaded. You ain't going nowhere. You locked in right here. You will be right here when I get back. And a lot of them went out there rolling the dice like that on us. And they a little upset that they can't get back.
Yeah, the door locked.
Door got different locks on it, got a different address on it and everything.
No, we still there. They just can't get in.
Say, nah, buddy, not same house, different locks.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. No, you're not welcome here, buddy.
Love don't live here anymore.
Oh my goodness, man. You know what though? At the end of the day, it is what it is. That's what they bought on 'em.
Yeah.
If that's all you bring into the table, that's all you deserve anyway. Like, man, no, they already know that you don't want them. We got this impression in our mind, guys. I was thinking about this today. Man, oh man, I was thinking about this today. But before I go into it, we got in our minds that the narc doesn't want us. Guys, what you don't even think about is you don't want the narc.
Yeah.
You want who they lied. You want that lie to be true that they told you.
Yeah.
You don't really want them. And they know it. That's why they lying. They know if the narc sitting there looking at you like, look, if I told you the truth, the pure, unadulterated truth that I am going to make you more miserable than anything you've ever seen or dreamed of in this life, you absolutely would not have even told the narc your real name. Had they told you the truth that I'm going to lie to you every day. I'm going to cheat on you because that's my way of life. Okay, I'm going to steal from you. I'm going to confuse you. I'm going to keep confusion around you. There won't be a time that there won't be confusion. There will never be a time
Yeah.
where there's no confusion. I'm going to ruin your holidays. Oh my goodness. The worst you will be able to tell stories to the world. You'll be able to tell stories to the world that nobody will believe. That a human being went through this and stuck with somebody. If the narc came up to you and told you all of that stuff, they know that even though you might laugh it off, there's a side of you that's saying, nah, nah, nah. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. You ain't no good. You said it. They know. But in our minds, we truly believe, guys, we truly believe we want that narc. Man, and that's what I was getting to. That's how that narc this devil has taken the language we speak and kept us in bondage. When you say you in bondage, when you say that you're trauma bonded, when you say things like that, this devil knows it's power in your word.
Yeah.
This devil knows the power of your word. And now, if they can get you to admit, man, that devil, that narc got me walking on eggshells. If you said it, then it's true.
Yeah.
Because your word is bond. You ain't walking around here lying about everything.
Right.
They know that if you say it, then it got to be true.
Yeah.
Because it's power in your word. And they have weaponized this language against us.
Yes.
So if you believe you trauma bonded to somebody, if you say it, you give power to it.
Oh boy. I got a story about that one.
Hmm?
I got a story about that one, how powerful those two words are. Oh my God. Somebody told me, she said, I'm trauma bonded. And I told her, I said, there's no such thing. I said, that's just something to keep you tied to that person. You're not trauma bonded. That lady, so much in her action was like, you take that back. So you're telling me you're invalidating how I felt and this and that, and I am trauma bonded. She kept sending me all type of stuff in my messages to change my mind, and just, I mean, I swear, just kept sending them back to back to back that I had to block her because she was hell bent on getting me to see things her way. I told her, I said, your opinion of what you think is fine, but I'm just telling you what I think, and I think there's no such thing.
It's exactly. That's a word. That's somebody tricking you because there's power in your word. And if your word, if you say it, then it does give it power. But you got to say it, not them.
Yeah.
That's something that we got tricked into saying. So if she believes it, she's making it true.
Yeah.
It's not true based on reality or the reality of it just being true without you giving it power, the power of being true. She has to give it the power in order for it to be true. It's not just, oh man, it's etched in stone. They trauma bonded me. Well, how do they do that? How does one do that?
Right.
How does one trauma bond you? Did they ever tell you how they did that? Huh? What does that look like? Slow that. Give me that in slow motion. Trauma bond. Yeah. Tell me how they do that and tell me how you don't have to do anything and anybody can just walk up to you and trauma bond you.
Yeah.
No, it requires your full participation. It requires you believing in it. This devil gave us language, gave us words, and those words take our power from us. The way they want us to speak, it takes your power. It does not empower you. We have the power of the tongue.
Right.
Guys, you literally free yourself. You literally free yourself with just the power of your words.
Yes. Yes.
This devil don't want you to know that. This devil don't want you to believe that, to see that, to live that. Because when you believe it, when you see it, when you can prove it, they got to run and hide. They got to run somewhere else. This is somebody who knows who they are. And they spreading this mess.
Yeah.
Spreading this mess around. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. They spreading this mess around, man. We got to do something. And I'm saying, the Bible tells you that. The Bible tells you in the end, we win. It's a spoiler alert. You know, once you get through Revelation, you already know. The end of the Bible, we win it. The end, we win. It ain't nothing in it that ever says that this person got you bonded, got you bound. You have to agree. You have to participate in order for that to happen.
Yeah.
You have to submit to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And she obviously chose that.
it's funny how they say we trauma bond to them, but they don't trauma bond to us. How, if we all both have trauma? That doesn't make sense to me. It's both an unhealthy attachment. That's what I call it.
What's that?
It's not a trauma bond. You just attach
That's it.
to somebody in an unhealthy way.
That's it. You dealing with somebody that's a devil.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all it is. And you don't want to call it out.
Yeah.
That's all. We don't want to call them out for being who they show us they are. We don't want to just say, "Oh, you a devil," because they get other people and they can try to be influential. Man, it's all game.
Yeah.
It's all game. Y'all notice the language that we speak? You can make one word mean something good or something bad.
True.
The same word. because the language itself was created for that. It's created that way so that it could bind you, so that it would and it can only bind you with you empowering it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be the one to say, man, yeah, I was trauma bonded by that, man. I am trauma. Good gosh. Man, I can't even say that. No, no. I am healed. I am free. Man, I need everybody in the chat to stop speaking that death on your life. When you speaking like that, you speaking death on your life.
Yeah.
You have the most powerful word in the universe. Your word has to be used against you. And that's what's happening. They're using words, your words. Isn't that what they tell you? Like, if you go to a court of law, if you are arrested by a police officer, you have the right to remain silent because anything you say, your words, anything you say can and will be used against you.
Yeah.
Well, why? Because your word has power. They tell you right when you're getting arrested, your word has power. Your word has power. So, hey, we're going to use it against you if we can.
Yeah.
And guys, if they can, and that's all a lawyer going to do, trick you, ask you questions certain ways to trick you into saying certain things so they can use your words against you. Because your words they are powerful.
Yeah.
You got to give your word that level of respect. You got to give it that level of respect because at the end of the day, again, they never had any power over you.
Yeah.
You have to give them the power over you.
Yes.
You got to walk in that courtroom and agree with what they're saying. Yeah.
You know what? That lawyer tried to do that to me today too.
Yeah.
And I hate that I have to talk to him because the judge will be looking like, so did you lie? So now you caught up in this cycle with this lunatic,
Mm-hmm.
trying to explain yourself to the judge because of this lunatic. And
And all he want to do is take your words and confuse you, and
yeah,
get you to say something and say it in a way that convicts you.
yeah,
That's his goal. That's it. He's not interested in the truth. He knows what the truth is.
yeah, for sure.
Yes, they're not there for justice. They are there to get this money from this other person who's paying them. That's it. To
Yeah,
make that person feel like they paid their money and they got some good results. He has no interest in any real justice in that situation.
not at all. Not at all.
Nah. Empathic Char. Mwah. Thanks for the super chat. Empathic Char said, if people believe who they really are, they wouldn't ever turn back. People are stuck on the person they wanted the narc to be instead of who they are.
Yeah,
Yes, we do that all the time. Char says, give up, give up what is ours, victim, and become what is God's, victorious. We allowed ourselves to become a victim. Accepting God's truth makes us victorious. Good God. Go ahead, Char. Go ahead. That's right. Because we still sitting there accepting, just, we still trying to make that wrong right. We still trying to make that narc's wrong right. And they dead wrong. They are dead wrong, man. Orian's daughter said people need to know It's not your fault for naturally loving others. That's right. Guys, that's another thing. That's who we are. That's what we bring to this planet. We have a loving, forgiving, embracing spirit.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing here. This devil has a totally different agenda. And if y'all think that they just gonna stop and, feel sorry for us somewhere, man, everybody y'all already know the answer to that.
See, and that's my thing. I take issue with these internet rules, how they tell you how to handle these people and stuff like that. It's like they just want us to sit down and continue to be victims and not call them out on
There
their
you go.
BS and all of that. I cannot sit there and be bullied. I would feel more comfortable standing up to my bully versus standing up to somebody that's like me. We can have a civilized conversation.
There you
But
go.
when you dealing with a bully, you can't be nice to them.
No, no, because a bully has no interest in justice.
Right.
A bully just wants to know if you are afraid.
Yes.
Stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
That's it. They don't care about anything else.
No.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna take advantage of you.
Yeah.
I want to make you look small. I want to do something to hurt you. That's all really, being a bully is all about out there.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
indeed.
in order for us to look right to everybody else, we have to sit there and take this. And not everybody is built for that because I've been abused all my life by my parents, went straight into a relationship like that, and then got into another one. I mean, I didn't even have a chance to come up for air, it was like back to back. And so,
And
and
I
that's,
think that's most people.
yeah. And then how I don't agree with this trauma bond thing too is because, like I said, I was abused as a child and I wasn't bonded to my parents. I couldn't wait to get grown and get the hell out of there. I wasn't bonded to them by no means.
There you go. There you go. And that's really how it has to be. That's how it's supposed to be. But you know what's funny about that is how so many of us really never knew, you know, wow, how do I keep running into these type of people?
Yeah.
It's like, man, then you start saying, okay, I'm the common denominator here. What's going on? What am I tripping about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going how do and then we just keep on going and we keep it quiet because we're not talking about it.
Yeah.
We're not talking about it. We're not talking about how crazy it is. I'm gonna open up the chat, y'all. I'm gonna open up the chat. It's get it off your chest Wednesday. Yes, indeed. I did have somebody in the chat in the back office for a second. We're gonna open it up, man. But yeah, Judy. Thanks for the super chat, Judy. Judy said, love your help. Appreciate you, Judy. Man, when we don't stand up and we don't call stuff out,
Yeah.
man, I'm telling you, it makes things so much harder for everybody else, for the next person, for the next people. It makes everything harder for everybody else because nobody wants to stand up and say, hold up, man, this situation right here was XYZ and this person, I thought it was going to be this, but it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. I thought that, this person might have been cool. And, when we met, it was like, okay, you showed up as one thing and then you're not that.
Yeah.
And then don't want you to tell everybody this ain't that. They want you to just act like, hey, don't tell everybody my business.
Yeah.
Don't put my business out there. Why? Why? I listen. My thing again is if you can't live your life like an open book. What you hiding? Don't be judging everybody else.
Yeah.
If you know you hiding a monster in your closet.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Whoo. Uh-oh. My man Lando in the back. Lando said he want to come up and hang out with us for a second. We're going to bring him on in. What's up, champ?
Hey, what's that in here? What's that in the huddle?
Man, we in here chilling, doing what we do. It's Wednesday night.
Okay.
Yes, sir. What you got on your mind, man? We got
Uh,
minutes too.
oh man, hold on.
What's up? Your camera went out.
Yeah, man, I just got a new phone. Hey, I'm at to leave it out. Make sure I do it right.
Okay, jump out. I'm gonna bring Sean in real quick. And we're gonna we're gonna let Sean get in here and get it in for a minute. How you feel, Sean?
What's up? How you
What's
guys
going on,
doing?
champ?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you too.
I'm finally back to work, so I got a little bit different garb on.
Oh yeah. You dressed up tonight. Yeah,
Dressed up a little bit. Dressed up
yeah.
a little bit.
There you go. There you go. What's good,
So,
man?
so all I wanted to say was, hey, I can either stay in the problem or stay in the solution. I need to focus on getting better. I need to get my relationship with God right. I need to be journaling my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions. I need to be talking about what's going on with me, with people I can trust and I can
Woo!
open up to, but
Whoa!
make sure I spread the wealth. I don't want to burn out all my people.
Come on.
And secondly, this is definitely we're looking for, instead of looking for material solutions for a spiritual dilemma, we need to
Mm-hmm.
be looking for that spiritual solution in our higher power, in the God of our understanding. However you perceive your God, that's where you need to go for your greatest source of strength and courage. It does
Come
not
on.
lie in other people. It never has and it never will. When I
Come on.
put expectations on other people to make me feel okay about myself, I will always wind up hurt, angry, and resentful. And the narc
Come
is
on.
no different. It is no exception. What I've been studying about here recently, what I've been studying is about love addiction,
Mhm.
the emotional addiction, talking about the cortisol and the dopamine and all the different chemicals in our brain and body that gets released when we are traumatized.
There you go.
So it takes time for the body to process that stuff and go back to a normal level. The one thing, here's the one thing that I think the narc hurts us or has hurt me the most. When a good relationship comes along, a healthy relationship, number one, will I recognize it? And number two, will it be exciting enough? Because the narc provides excitement. It
Yeah.
the narc provides that entertainment. They're
That
fun.
chaos. That chaos.
Narcs are
Yes, sir.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not lying. They're exciting. They're fun. They keep it interesting. They keep you guessing. But it
But
ain't
you know
healthy.
what? But you know what though, Sean? I think that what they provide is some brokenness. Some brokenness for us to fix. Because we love to fix something. We love to fix something when we see it broken. We love it. We see that it's broken
Yeah,
and we just gonna help. We just want to help you out
we do.
and fix you up. And we doing it because we thinking, because you're gonna come back and love me for it. You're gonna come back and love me like I'm gonna love you. Like I'm showing you that I love you and I care about you. So you gonna do the same for me. And they're like, no, 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 no. I'm providing things for you to fix,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna keep breaking everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And we think we can change them.
But here's the thing, though, Hario. The thing that I'm reminded of is that for me, I have always reached out to help rescue and save other people because I was not given those very things as a child. I was taught, do not talk, do not trust, do not feel. My feelings were not validated. Therefore, I felt I had no worth. Therefore, I go and seek worth in people who are incapable of giving me that worth. When really, all along, I should have been giving that worth to myself. I started doing something. China, you're going to love this. I started doing something the last 2 mornings. I've been going home and I've been visualizing everybody in my family who's passed away, who's dead and gone. And I pictured them in my mind as hugging me and loving me. Every one of them have a smile on their face, and they tell me that they were sorry that they weren't there for me, and that they love me, and that they're proud of me. All the while, I got my 5-year-old self in my arm. They hug him too. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It's a game changer because it's inner child work. This is inner child work. This is the stuff that we didn't get as kids. So therefore, we go and seek it in emotionally unavailable people and narcissists who are going to destroy us because it reinforces that sense of unlovableness and unlikability that we grew up with. And it's not true.
Yeah.
It's all a lie. It's all a lie.
I want to
We're
ask you a
beautiful
question.
people.
I want to ask you a question, Sean. So, at this stage in your life, tell me honestly, what type of guy do you think you are?
I'm a sweetheart, Hario.
Okay. You feel you're a good guy. Do you feel that a woman would be blessed to have somebody like you in her life?
I'm a catch, Hario. I'm a catch.
Now this is the question. Do you really trust what you just said?
Oh, I trust it. I just don't. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. I've
Right.
got really, really bad judgment.
So
I'm not a good
that's
judge of character.
so what I'm getting at is if you believe you're a catch, you're a good guy, why not trust it and put it to the test and trust that the right person is going to do the right thing to be with Sean. Not, oh man, you know what? This person right here it's a good person. It looks good. I like it. You know, maybe I can see we got a couple of things wrong with it, but I can fix it. You know, instead of doing that, saying, nah, you know what? Sean is a good person. He don't deserve one of those fixer uppers. So I'm going to pass on that. Because I know I'm a good person. I'm going to leave that other stuff that need all that work because I don't need that kind of work. You dig what I'm saying?
I do, but I know me. Again, I've got a horrific track record.
So
And
stop speaking that on yourself, though. We all do.
yeah,
I'm saying
yeah,
stop speaking. I'm saying we
right.
got to change our language and we
Yes.
have to start to speak positivity in our lives because when we speak in that negative of what we've been through, a lot of times we still put that bad word on ourselves. Man, I was crazy. And we're not looking at the power in the tongue. The tongue is absolutely powerful. And that's what this devil is using against us to
Yeah.
break us down. When we speak ill of ourselves, that's what this devil is doing to break us down
Sure,
every time.
sure. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
it's all
So,
about thought, word, and deed. And you're right. The power of language and the power of word. Why do you think names are so important?
whew,
Have you ever run into somebody, forgot their name, and they got offended? That's because our
all the
name
time.
is who we are. We only got
Yeah,
our word and our name. That's it.
that's it.
So that's who we are. That's how we're identified. It's
Yeah.
the same thing with these these feelings that we feel about ourselves. You're right. I don't really talk bad about myself. The thing is about, having a bad picker and stuff like that, that's just kind of like a proven track record. But you're right. I need not say that because I need to make sure that I'm putting positive energy out in the universe.
There you go.
So that comes back to me.
There you go.
And I'll tell you another thing, listeners, don't use should statements because it inflicts guilt and shame. Have you ever said, I should go to the gym, and next thing you know, you're not going to the gym? But if you declare it to be so and say, I'm going to the gym, guess what? You end up at the gym.
And also, when you say things like that, I'm glad you said that. When you say things, you're being definitive about it. So you're asserting your power in your speech, in everything that you're saying. You're just incorporating power into my language. I'm speaking this, and I'm speaking it into existence. I'm going to the store. I'm speaking this into existence. Look, I'm about to go to the gym and work out. I'm speaking it into existence. And the more you speak like that, it's showing that I'm conscious of everything that I'm doing. And it's showing more than anything, it's showing that I have it. Not only do I have integrity, but I respect my word. I respect my word, and I know that my word has power. So that now that I know my word has power, everything that I say, that's right, Latasha, it's a declaration. Everything that I say, it's a declaration. And the more you do it, the more you get used to it.
Yeah. And it's easy for us to talk ourselves out of things. When we set our mind to something, we need to stand on it. And it's just very, very easy for us to talk ourselves out of things, just like we would know that person is not good for us. But then, and we still have that inkling to want to fix them and want to be with them, or we feel like they can fix us. It's not always us trying to fix them. We feel like they can fix us as well. And that's where we make the bad choices, thinking like that instead of, oh God, I forgot what I was saying. I just got too into that part.
Hey, I followed you. I understand what you were saying.
Yeah.
But I'm with you, China. You've got to declare this to be, be the truth. And believe it. And if you say it long enough, you're going to believe it. It's The Secret. Remember The Secret when Oprah had The Secret back in 2005? Guys, I told you I was a high school English teacher. This is a true story. I could not pass the math portion of this praxis exam to get my teaching license. So I saw The Secret, and for 31 days, I declared I'm going to score a 177 or higher. Okay, and I'd always get a 175 or 176. I took the damn thing 8 times. Whoa. So on the 9th time, after 31 days of declaring it to the universe, I went and took it. And when I clicked on it, I got a 181. Don't tell me there isn't power in declaration. Don't tell me there isn't power. God is waiting to answer our prayers. All we have to do is say something. I'm telling you, the universe is on our side. He's not against us.
There you go.
And sometimes the narc is sent into our life so we can be broken down, so God can turn us into the man and woman we were intended to be all along. That's what this is about. It's a process. It's not permanent.
That's right.
Keep going back, and let's keep going back. Then it can be permanent.
See, but God give everybody grace. So sometimes we were sent into that narc's life for him to get that grace, but they don't want it. So it's not just one way, it's the other way around.
Sure.
There you go. But hey, bro, thanks, man. Thanks for coming through and giving us, some flavors as you always do.
I appreciate you guys.
Hey, man, I'm gonna let a couple other people back in the backstage in.
All right.
Hey,
bye, China.
Bye,
Mario.
Appreciate you, bro. We're gonna bring Lady Virgo in for a few. Thing.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hi, everybody. Wow. I just want to say this too, and I will never claim being trauma bonded to the man that I've been married to because he was a complete illusion. So the person that the character he portrayed for 12 years wasn't even real. So why would I be trauma bonded to that? That makes no sense to me.
Right.
And I'm really clinging to you, China, specifically right now, but anybody that's been divorced, because this is very new to me.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make sense of it because he left in May, filed for divorce, and I just called my attorney today, and he's doing nothing. Nothing.
Because it ain't doing what he thought it was going to do.
See, and a lot of them don't understand narcissism. And that's why I figured I'd go in on my own when I figured out who this attorney was. And I knew I could deal with him better than getting a regular attorney who just wanted to get it out, have a case and get it out the way. They're just there for the money. They don't care. They don't respond to your emails. They don't do anything. And you're paying them for this. And that's why I decided, to go in on my own. I saw this lawyer for what he was worth, and I spoke to one, and I'm looking like, you want $3,000 from me for what?
To sign the papers, to do the paperwork that you already going to be the one filling out anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. If you got something complex,
I'm defense in this whole thing because he left, he cheated, he lied, he filed. And I guess I really don't know what to do at this point because I called, like I said, my attorney's been actually pretty good so far. And I just wanted to know if he has proceeded because he's still in the phase of where he's supposed to turn in paperwork for all of our assets.
now he's gonna start tap dancing now.
Yeah, he's done nothing. He's done nothing, and so I'm just
he hopes that you are still the same sweet young lady that he met. That's going to just look the other way.
No,
when it comes to things that letting them have different assets that you might just feel in good spirits. You know what I mean?
Very, very little contact with him. I don't know if I said this the last time I came on, but he left in May, filed in June. He's kind of got it in stagnant motion. I've been taking all the alone time to do self healing and reflection and grieving this character that wasn't real for 12 years in my life. But at the same time, I'm like, get this shit going. Sorry for the language, but get it going.
Can we please get it up and get it done with?
Because he's not guaranteed on that new situation.
Well, he's been living with it, China.
What that mean? That don't mean nothing.
Really?
Because they live together. What that mean? He lived with you. He lived with you, and he was married to you, and that didn't mean nothing. So what does him just living with somebody mean?
Right.
My concern is that he takes off out of state, and then I just get stuck being married to him still because my mindset has changed, and my heart.
And he is thinking, well, let me hold up a second, because this thing ain't looking so peachy king no more. It started out, that newness, there ain't nothing like that new.
Yeah.
And it ain't new no more. Now it turned into responsibility.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. It went right from the new to responsibility.
Yeah.
People don't understand that it's a totally different situation when I'm just over here and I have no real ties to you, and this thing feel incredible. I want you, you want me, and we can go in the closet at work and the car in the garage. it's whatever. But the moment that I wake up next to you and go to bed with you every night, and we got bills, it turns back into my life I left.
Exactly.
And it's like, whoa. I didn't leave that to come to this to do the same thing.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the plan.
I'm just
So now
concerned.
we gotta make sense of it.
Right. And the thing is with me, I'm focusing on the divorce, and after this is finalized, like, I don't want to ever see you again. Come get the assets that you're awarded, and I do not want to see him ever again. I trust myself a lot more than I did about a month ago. I do know that, because I'm not ruminating about the good times that I had with the character. I'm now remembering the black eyes that I seen when he discarded me, the things that he was saying that were who he truly is, and the devaluing that he did of me. And so I'm focusing on the things that showed when his mask dropped, instead of the times when he was grooming me, or hot cold, or future faking. I'm now seeing it like I was in a freaking movie with this person, and I don't even know who the character was.
But
So
let me say this: be very, very careful, because
that,
those feelings are a roller coaster,
yes, they are.
and you're gonna feel this way, and then you're gonna go back to the other side.
I
And
just
that
came
is
out of
where
that.
that is where you get to the point where life isn't worth it anymore. So you want to be very, very careful in this stage. And I tell a lot of people, don't get too cocky like that. I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying, because it's a roller coaster.
I just came out of 2 days of being on that low side again, China. And I will say this, the Holy Spirit and my faith, and because I am a bereaved mother, I just feel like I have a lot of support. I know I'm worthy of good things, and none of us deserve to be prey to predators, manipulated, gaslit, doubting our own sanity. So for me, I'm super focused, and I just came out of the 2 days of the low part, China, that you're talking about, because it is very
Yeah.
but I do have a lot of faith, and I get out in nature every day to ground myself, and I try to look at the simple things in life that matter to me, and being in nature and stuff. So that helps me a lot. Of course, like everybody that's tuned into the listen here, I'm very I'm repulsed by how many people are affected by these type of people. And I guess the question mark to me is, okay, the door is closed for me. In fact, I would actually be scared to be around the guy by myself.
Yeah.
After I seen his dark eyes and his voice change, like, that was eerie.
Yeah. Let me say this. It does get hard because of the way these people do you, and people gonna learn that there are not enough distractions, because this was not a normal breakup. There are not enough distractions out there to distract you from what you've been through. So yeah, this is not normal by no means.
No, and the people that are in my immediate surroundings don't get it. They just think it's the typical affair. Oh, they weren't happy. No, it's not that at all. That's why I keep tuning in. I am actually at a crossroad for myself, going, even though I retained my attorney and he filed, should I proceed this, or should I stay where I'm at and let him self-sabotage?
I mean, if you already retain them, go ahead and use them. Let them get that thing. Hey, man, push this on through. Get me out of here. Beam me up, Scotty. Make it happen fast, please, and thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, again, there's an emotional side of that. Especially while you're trying to heal.
Yeah.
Correct. And I'm in the home that we had established since 2012.
Oh, that's bad.
He avoids this like the plague.
The
He
memories.
Pardon me?
The memories.
I have
Yeah.
actually been making it into my own. I will be very honest with you. Well, when he first left, I prayed over the whole house because that dark energy that I was getting dreams. I believe Creator was giving me dreams before I realized that what he was. I didn't know he was a covert narcissist. How he brutally discarded me, like many of us know, they blindside you. Then I started, looking on YouTube and whatnot, going, what just happened here? But I was kind of on my spiritual awakening in my journey since 2014 and doing a lot of healing on my own trauma wounds from childhood before this even happened. And so I almost feel like I have a child on the other side. I'll be danged if I'll let a man, I don't know if we could even call him that. I don't know. A monster take me out.
There you go.
I won't. I will not.
There you go.
And like you said, China, the highs and lows are definitely there. I went through the same process of grieving my son. It's the same. It's weird because this person's alive, but I'm grieving, and the trauma is almost similar to losing my son. It's crazy. But I just wanted to come on and this support. I hear you talk about the process that you're going through, China, and I just am like, how long does it take to get a divorce from these monsters? I mean, what is the process can be drug out?
And it can go fast when, they got another offer on the table, somebody lying to them like they lied to you. That helps the process go faster. That's usually when they're laser focused on, all right, let's hurry up and get out of this. Somebody else wants me to get into this.
Yeah.
So that's when it'll roll. But usually they see signs that that's not gonna happen, and they like, whoa, skirt, hold up, let me hold before I jump out the window over here. Cause see, legally, he's looking at it like I'm still your husband. That's still me and you in that house. I can still go back home.
Yeah.
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 So, that's why I'm saying, go ahead and get your attorney. Hey man, go ahead and push the button on this thing, bro. Get us up out of it. Beam me up, Scotty.
And I want to say, don't rush it. Like I told Ashton, get your emotions in check first, because this is not easy. It's not. And you want to have those in check because they're going to make you look like a fool in front of that judge. They want you to be discredited.
That's all.
So
I can see that happen in China because I found my child back in 2014. So I was diagnosed with PTSD. And I can see him using that as a weapon against me, even though it has nothing to do with him. It was my son passing away. So I feel like there's nothing that is too low for them to pull. And the only thing that I guess I build my strength on is that truth.
Yeah.
And the emotional strength that I'm going to need for this. That's why I always look to you, China, because I'm just like, wow, I have a long journey in this mess. And it's when they've already started the smear campaign against you before they even leave you.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a cakewalk at all.
Yeah, but you don't care about that. I never cared, because the truth gonna come to the light. So they always do more to bring it out. So don't worry about that. Focus on what you need to focus on, which is really your healing. And that's what's going to help you get through that divorce, because I would have been pulled this wig off.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much.
Hey,
You're welcome.
I appreciate you sliding through.
Thanks for your time. I'll have a good night, everybody. I'll go back to chat.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
All right. So we're gonna bring. Okay, I think my man got his. You got your phone back together.
Yeah, I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's good, champ?
Well, I just want to elaborate what I said in the chat, China. You know, I listened. You know, we spoke earlier this summer. You reached out to talk with me, and you know, I get a chance to talk with me. You know, be a friend of mine or whatever the case may be. And to hear how you downgrade black men, I didn't appreciate that. You know, because I feel like I'm a good man, and everything I said in the chat, what I speak out my mouth is the truth about my relationship with my family and my ex-wife, and all the women that really hurt me were black women. I think I haven't been with two white girls. That was back when I was right out of high school. So every woman I've been with been black women. And my mother, I could have been turned cold-hearted by black women, but I'm not. You know, I still got a lot of hope for black women. I love black women. I love women in general, but I really love black women. And to hear how black women and black men put each other down, I don't like that. I really don't.
I don't think I put black men down. I just said that from the events that has been taking place, my breaking point was when I saw that video of that man hit that lady in the face with a brick. I said, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. And so that's where my breaking point was, and where I made my decision that that's no longer, if our men are not going to defend us, then I don't want nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with just them being black. It's like we're not being defended. But then when they get shot, who's on the front line? Us. We're not saying we're not getting killed by the police marching for them. We're not saying that. And like I said, I love black men. I love them because they're my race, my brothers, but I cannot date them for those simple reasons. It has nothing to do with putting a black man down. I didn't say they do this, they're thugs, they're this, they're that. I didn't say any of that. I just said I love them, but I can't date them. I just cannot. Not after all this stuff that's been going on, especially that man hit that lady in the face with a brick. I'm like, what? That was my breaking point right there.
Well, let me say this. I don't know if we're talking about the same woman that claims she got hit with a brick. This lady went around causing a lot of that shit, slapping men.
Those were pranks. I saw the videos. Those were pranks.
Pranks that she was playing on men, slapping men. What you expect when you put your hands on a man?
She didn't put her hand on the guy who hit her with the brick, though.
Yes, she did. It's proof that this lady started GoFundMe account saying that she been assaulted, out the blue by men. So she's been discredited by women and men in the community that know her personally.
See, and I'm not going to defend something that I don't have all the information on. I know what I saw.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You mentioned it. I got a little bit more. Well, I know what I heard about the situation.
Right.
And let me say this right here. I've been a protective of women, black men, everybody, even Caucasians. I helped out a Caucasian couple today, because that's the type of heart I have. Okay. I remember me and my daughters, we was coming back from the store. The police had this young black girl pulled over. I mean, this is in the wintertime. I flipped back around. I said, man, what they got that little girl out there? Two police officers talking to her. Like, why she couldn't be sitting in the car while they talked with her? Why they have her outside of the car? Question or whatever. So I flipped back around My daughter's begging and pleading and crying, Daddy, don't stop, don't stop. Because I'm the type of man that's gonna protect people. I'm not the cameraman. I'm not the cameraman that watches shit go down. I'm not that man. If I see some foul shit going on around me, I step in. Always have, always will.
And that's how I am. I felt like if I was there when George Floyd was murdered, I couldn't stand there. I would have had to do something. And that's just how I am. And like I said,
Well, I'm saying you are a woman, the weaker vessel, the Bible says. So it's up to men to stand up, especially black men. And I can't hate. I hate a fucking sorry ass man. I've been trying to get people to come work with me for at least 4 years. They don't want to work, and I hate that shit. As a black man, I see every other race succeed in this United States of America, but blacks. And I'm a real generational wealth builder and provider for the community. The house I live in is damn near brand new, because it was what I wanted to give to a family. So they went to worry about a roof over their head, if the fucking plumbing worked, if the electrical worked, if this and that worked, the fucking got a brand new roof, brand new heat pump, brand new cabinets, brand new sheetrock, brand new windows, brand new doors. But it's not finished because I dealt with black contractors. I ain't saying I got a problem with them every black contractor because of how they did me. I'm not generalizing people like that. That'd be stupid of me to cut somebody off because of their fucking skin color or what I think of them.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's like this analogy. You stick your hand on a hot stove, you get burned, you know not to do it again. And that's just how I feel. I've only dealt with black men. And it's not that I'm going to stop messing with black men and go to white. It's other races out there. And that's our problem. We instantly pit ourselves against white people, and there's other races out there. We need to stop comparing ourselves to other races. And that's why our race can't get ahead, is because we're not trying to we're too busy comparing. And it has nothing. It has to do with my experience. It has nothing to do with the narcissist. Nothing. It's just dealing with people in general. I run into men who are very disrespectful. That's black. It has nothing to do with who I dated. That didn't make me bitter. It's just, and Harry-O didn't get offended when I said he's a black man. He understands what I'm saying. I'm not putting him down. If you have not done no wrong to me, I'm not going to put you down. It's that's my preference at this point.
This is what I'm saying. It's just been a few months ago that you reached out to me. And to say you don't date black men, when did you make that choice?
I just told you when the lady was hit in the face with the brick. That was just recently.
It's been about a month ago. But it's been after I spoke with you. But if you didn't say anything decent to me, it was bad communication on your part. I pointed out the things that I didn't, hey man, communicate better with me. You saying you fell asleep, you didn't call me because you fell asleep, or you did this. There's stuff that's kind of hard to believe coming from people who are dealt with narcissism and that didn't take heed to red flags. I'm like, hey, hold on, that's a red flag. Now, come on now, I'll let you know what's up. And then it happened again. I'm like, well, hey, I guess it ain't, we can't be cool. On a romantic or friendship, on a friendship tip. Because I was hoping to see people that's not women that's in this chat, that's in this healing community, not be so cold-hearted and jaded because of how a narc did them.
It has nothing to do with that. I'm not going to lie. If I fell asleep, you got to realize when we talked It was after me being on the live or watching Harrio's live, and I would fall asleep directly after. So you have to think about that as well. And then too, Orlando, it's like I reached out to you because I thought you were going through a lot, and I thought you were a great person, and it just wasn't a fit for me. And I didn't ghost you or anything.
No, because I think I blocked you.
No, I don't know what you did.
Because, like I'm saying, I think we spoke on the phone about 3 conversations. Like I'm saying, and I figured it out then. I like, hey, she emotionally unavailable, or she don't mean what she says she mean.
Okay.
So, like I said, I'm not here to be argumentative, with you. But I'm just saying, I was trying to find the words to make sure that I don't come off like as combative with you as a black woman and me as a black man. But
hey, and I think that's what we was able to accomplish tonight, y'all. So there it is. There it is. We was able to walk. We was able to walk right through that right there, and walk out of it smiling.
But check this out.
That's what I think.
I want to read some scripture real quick. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. I think Second Timothy said God. Hold on. Let me make sure. Oh man, y'all! I had my stuff together, man. It's done fell apart on me. Hold on. Let me just read. Okay, Job 30, chapter 31. It said, "I made a covenant with my eyes not to look lustfully at a young woman. For what is our lot from God above, our heritage from the Almighty on high? Is it not ruin for the wicked, disaster for those who do wrong? Does he not see the ways and count my every step? If I have walked with falsehood, or my foot has hurried after deceit, let God weigh me in honest scales, and he will know that I am blameless. If I have turned from the path, if my heart has been led by my eyes, or if my hands have been defiled, then make others eat what I have sown, and may my crops be uprooted. If my heart has been enticed by a woman, or have lurked at my neighbor's door, check this out. Job said, hey, then my wife grind another man's grain and let other men sleep with her. This is the curse. This is what Job asking God to do to him if he don't been wrong to anybody. And that's what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So for that would have been wicked, a sin to be judged. If it is a fire that burns to destruction, if it would have been uprooted my harvest, if I have denied justice to any of my servants, whether male or female, when they have a grievance against me, what will I do when God confronts me? What will I answer when called to account? Did not he who made me in the womb make them? Did not the same one from us both within our mothers? If I have denied the desires of the poor, or let the eyes of the widow grow weary, if I have kept my bread to myself,
hold on, Lando. We're going about like almost 30 minutes on this one here, champ.
Okay, well
We're just gonna break it down.
Man.
That's all. That's all. I mean, I think that you got a chance to say what you had to say. Everything is all good. I don't think it's any hard feelings anywhere.
No.
I think both of y'all was able to say what y'all had to say. It might have just been something taken indirectly in a bad way or whatever, but I think that we was able to walk through this issue.
Yes.
And everybody smiling.
Yeah, but let me say this.
Any animosity.
Let me say this. Like I'm saying, I've been caught up in the real agenda to tear our family down. I have been through having my daughters took out my life. I know the devil is trying to take kids from their families. Like I said, this is my life. I'm living through the agenda of the world.
Absolutely.
I'm living through women discrediting men and just like they don't need a man.
But and that's what we were talking about the other night. We were talking about that the other night, and this is the thing. Like China said a minute ago, she said that exact same thing to me, and the reason I didn't take it offensively just was simply because I know better. I know that she doesn't mean it in a way to put us down and make us look crazy. And when she's speaking, she's here right here tonight. She's here almost every night telling people, look, man, I'm going through this mess out here. I'm going through the same mess. She's going through the same thing. And she's like, hey, Joe, I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to intake this. I'm trying to make this make sense. And it's not making sense. I talk to China all the time. She's like, bruh, make it make sense, Harry. Make it make sense, bro. And I know that she has good intentions, or she wouldn't be right here. I know she has good intentions, but just like she couldn't look at you as being a perfect person, you got to look the same way at her. People gonna say things that are emotional. She was emotional. She was feeling some type of way. We all get emotional and use that language that way. And we all are learning. We learning together. We all learning together right now. We learning how to solve our problems in a way where we don't get combative and start acting crazy and start, because that's all we've been taught by the people we going through the craziness with. And as we can see, she's just totally a different person right now. China used to be in the chat dogging us out. She used to be in the chat dogging us out. But at the same time, China know is females out there doing the same thing. So
Yeah.
she see what I see.
Yeah.
She see what I see. I'm like, hey man, I went through this same thing. It was all black women that I went through it with. But I already know that's an agenda. That's a male, female. If we can coach them against them and them against them, who wins? In the end, we all looking crazy because who we gonna be with? Somebody gotta say, hold up, man. This ain't us. This ain't who we are. This isn't who we are. This isn't what we're about. Just like tonight, we're talking about a topic. We don't even see that right now. The federal government is gonna shut down this weekend.
Yeah.
That might not seem like a lot to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's indirectly going to affect everybody.
Yeah.
It's going to
Let
affect
me say this, Ariel. You know what the government said? They said if the government shut down, they still gonna send money to Ukraine. That's not gonna stop. So you can't tell me that the world is not flipped on his head and ass backwards. Cause none of that makes sense to me.
And I
keep up with so much stuff, man. It don't make sense.
It's not making sense to nobody. And on top of none of that making sense, we have to still be here and try to figure out. Think about this. You got to figure out the situation with money out here right now. You see looting going on in almost every city.
I thought that in Philly.
It's not exclusive. It's not exclusive to one city. It's going on everywhere. And then you got to figure out, okay, so how am I going to navigate through this? Because ain't nobody talking about that. All we hear on the internet is, man, these women ain't no good. Oh man, these dudes ain't no good. Oh man, this and all. And it's all about war. Everybody at war, but we are not designed. We are not designed to just be like this. This is the devil. The devil was designed to keep some chaos going.
Yeah.
See, if the devil was in here, this would have been a totally chaotic conversation. This joint would have just flipped all the way out. But y'all see how God just walked us through that?
But
Yeah.
check it out here, yo. With all the chaos going on in the world, and me being the type of father I am, and not being able to talk to my kids in over 2 years, 15 and 19-year-old beautiful girls, one a sophomore in college, one a freshman in high school. Here, man, it's two kids that's been charged with murder, one 28 and one 19-year-old. My daughter's 19. I'm like, why wasn't nobody in their life to guide them in a different direction? You know, because I didn't have that guidance. I could have been one of them, could have took somebody's life out of anger. And so, like I'm saying, I deal with a lot. And I'm still not pessimistic. I still don't speak negative about nothing that's going on in the world. I speak on it, but I don't speak in like a fearful way of it. You know, I'm always, when I'm in the chat, I'm always trying to, I'm just speaking as I'm just a word is, what is it? Well, I can't think what it, I'm just trying to share that, put my 2 cents in, let people know from a man's perspective, and also as a black man, but as a man, because there's not many men that get in these chats and speak on things. So that's why I do what I do, and I'm not coming in with a negative point of view.
Mm-hmm.
You never see me bashing my ex-wife. I'm always speaking about the alienation from my daughters, stuff like that. Everything else,
That's where you got to keep it.
that's
though.
it. That's it.
Because ain't nothing you can do to control her. Y'all already done had that day. Y'all done went to court. And dealt with the circumstances. Now it's just as simple as, hey, you know what? I got to go back to court, and that's exactly what China and Lady Virgo was talking about tonight. Going back to court.
Man, let me ask y'all this, man. My divorce took 45 minutes. The hearing.
Hey, mine didn't take that long.
So it
I
wasn't
walked
it
in the
leave.
courtroom. Judge said, "Hey, y'all got the order. Y'all got the what you call it? Man, I think they had some soft music playing in the background. The lights was low. You're like, okay, bow. I walked out. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Man, that joint took about every bit of 3. I don't even think it took 3 minutes. It might have been like a minute and 45 seconds. He was like, okay, y'all got that? Y'all straight? Everybody in agreement? Signed off on it. I walked out of there. My life has changed, man.
Check this out. I called 3 witnesses and testified myself. I called a locksmith and a social worker, and my mother as a character witness that didn't do me any good. Like I said, I could be upset. Like I said,
yeah, it's a lot to be upset about, honestly, because at the end of the day, you had to walk out of that courtroom detached from something you was committed to for your whole life. I realized that I walked in there with the devil, so I was happy. I got, man, God had me that day. I finally decided to listen to what God said do instead of what I want to do. And I walked out of there a free man and walked into a new light in life. You think that devil ain't still out there being a devil? See, a lot of times we get bitter when we think that, we got a bad end on that deal. You know, I've had to walk away from 300K.
Man, I walked away from that.
300 liquid in my pocket.
Oh no,
Yeah,
mine
that's
was
what
in
I had to
profit.
walk
Mine
away
was in
from.
profit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mine was
Had to
in
walk
profit.
away from that. And you know why? Based on somebody else's emotion, because
Yeah.
they wouldn't stick to the agreement. And I said, guess what? You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waste no more time because my life is more important. My life is more important. My time is more important. I don't have that kind of money. Yeah, I wanted to fight for it.
Mhm.
I wanted to fight for it. My lawyer wanted to fight for it because he gonna get most of it.
Mhm.
I'm like, Joe, I want my time back. I want my time back. This is gonna take me 5 years to get that. I want my time back, and I'm not staying in this with her because that's what it would have took. So we can be upset at the end on how them chips fell. Man, I got stories forever. I
Yeah.
sat back and for child support for how many years? My daughter didn't even live with her mother. My daughter lived with her grandmother. I went to court 3 times with an attorney. With an attorney. My attorney couldn't believe it. He was like, dude, what the hell you done did to this judge?
Hey,
I,
that's
I
that.
don't I don't
Hey,
understand it. How can somebody not give you it don't the math ain't mathing.
No.
But guess what? That's how it was supposed to be. I had to walk away from it. I had to take it on the chin. This is what it is. Okay, this is what it is. I'm a man up, do what I gotta do, and that's all I can do. I'ma follow the lead that God given me because at the end of the day, that's who protects me.
right.
That's who walked me through all of that. And staying around that low level energy, you accepting defeat. And that's what we're talking about now. The language.
Mm-hmm.
Language now, when we speak that language on our life, I looked at one time, that's all I could say was what I've been through, what I've been through. I
Mm-hmm.
went through this, I went through that. Man, it's crazy. It's this, it's that. Now I can say what I'm going through.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, man, I'm here to tell everybody the joy you get on the other side. You're going to be looking back at that stuff and saying, wow, that's just so unfortunate that people got to go through that. But
Mm-hmm.
God, if they only knew what was over here, what that feel like. So that's why we here to rearrange how people think, the mindset. It's all a mindset.
Right.
And we control it. We are the ones in control of everything. Our destiny is in our hands. We just nobody never taught us, hey, you the one control how you feel. You happy today? If you happy today, you happy because you woke up and decided, I'm gonna be happy today.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're not happy today, you woke up and you saw happiness and you said, nah, I'm gonna stick over here with this chip that's on my shoulder because that's a little more confident. And a lot of times we find comfort in that. I'm saying for me, I only give myself that one choice. That's it. Do crazy stuff happen in my life every day?
Yeah.
All day. Crazy mess was happening today. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't care what happened in my life. If my house blow up, all my cars blow up, my money, my bank, both my banks blow up. It don't matter, man. It was a good day for me. It was a good. Am I still breathing? Am I still here? Am I still living? Man, I had a wonderful day. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to live. You know why? Because I decided that. I decided I'm gonna be happy no matter what. I ain't say I'm gonna be happy just when on sunny days. No. I'm gonna be happy on the sunny days. And guess what? All the other days are on this side for me. Bad days, the rainy days, the snow days, the days that we at war, the days that ain't no money out there, the days there's plenty of money out there. I'm staying on this side. That's the choice I gave myself. Hey man, this is what we doing. That's it. If you decide that, hey, I'm gonna have two choices in my life, yes or no, that means you can choose no on some of them days.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot. Because I only got one option.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm trying to show y'all. Give yourself that one option every day. Hey man, another great day. I don't know how it keep happening, but it keep happening every single day. No matter what, I'm having a great day.
Yeah.
I have taken control of my life because it's my life. Life is short. And guys, we will get caught up. We will get caught up out here because we were dealing with some crazy circumstances that we shouldn't have dealt with. And we will allow that situation to just, our tongue will speak nothing but negativity
Yeah.
because, we heard about it. And was I hurt? I was.
Right.
I used to be. I know what it felt like.
Yeah.
I know I used to feel like that. I don't feel that no more
Mm-hmm.
because I decided I don't want to feel like that no more.
Yeah.
It's too many people that's hurting out here.
Yeah.
And if all we were going to do about it was just complain about it and do nothing, then we just sitting here just talking like, dang, man, I went through all this and this person, blah, blah, and man, they just no good. But you know what? I'm trying to tell everybody the secret. Like, what was that? I think Lady Virgo was talking about that. No, Sean was talking about that. The secret that Oprah talked about years ago. The secret. Guess what? The secret is out. The secret is you are right about whatever you believe.
Facts.
That's the secret. If you believe you happy, then you happy. If you believe that you're not happy, you're unhappy, it shows up just the same way. That's the secret. It ain't nothing that you got to learn Japanese arithmetic with. It's nothing that is complex on any level. It's a simple decision that you make every single day, all day. Am I going to be happy or not?
Yeah.
One of the two. I'm choosing happy every single day, y'all. And if you know what's good for you, if you know what's right for you, then you're going to choose happiness. I'm going to embrace happiness. Now, I know how to deal with sadness. The day that I actually stopped feeling sad was the day that I took that responsibility and said, hey, man, you know what? Yeah, that was a messed up deal that you got in that situation. But you know what? You knew better than that situation in the first place,
Yeah.
but you still stayed in it. You
Yeah.
still went in it. You saw it wasn't working. You still kept trying to make it work.
Yeah.
You still kept your wheels spinning and you was doing everything for everybody else, but you wasn't doing nothing for you. You wasn't doing nothing to improve your life. You wasn't doing nothing to take your mindset into a happy place. You just said, nah. I'm going to go ahead and just be the victim and I'm going to let them have a good time. I'm going to let everybody else be happy. I'm going to take all this sadness on like they not going to, and they just sat there and dumped it. They just sat there and dumped it. I took it. Okay, I can handle it, right? No, that's not what I'm here for. I learned that ain't what my life was about. That's not what I'm here for. I am not here to sacrifice my life so that everybody else can have a good life.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have one with you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, and I'm gonna have one with you.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna be sitting around here like, oh man, y'all go ahead and have a nice time. I'm gonna pay for it. Y'all go ahead. No, I'm gonna enjoy it too. And the moment that I started looking back at me, man, you knew better than that. Come on, bro. You was trying to keep your family together? Really? That was what I told myself. All those years, 25 years, I told myself that. I'm just keeping the family together. Yeah, well, it didn't work.
I tried with 22.
But it didn't work. In the end, it didn't work. So all that sacrifice, all those years, and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So who do I owe for that? Because I gave everything I had in that. So who's to blame there? Am I pointing the finger at somebody else? I could, right?
Hey, see that's the same thing. As a lot of people don't take accountability for their part in it. You know,
Exactly. And
a lot
that's
of
what I'm
men, the men. Oh, that everybody. I think in the chat done said, "Hey, it's on them. It's on me. Everything that happen in my life, that's on me." Because
everything
I was ahead,
that happened, good and bad.
good and bad.
I worked hard. Listen to me. Everything in my life, good and bad, I worked hard to get.
Yeah,
The good and the bad.
I understand where
Because
you coming from.
I saw the bad and I could have worked to get away from it. I didn't choose that button. I chose I'm going to go ahead and see if I can fix that. No. That ain't, now I know better. Nah, you know what? This ain't work. I done tried to fix it. It didn't work. Okay, I tried to fix it again. It didn't work. How many times am I going to try to fix this before I figure out this don't work? You going to give your whole life away? Why? And then think you going to be happy? Huh?
See,
You
me
give
come
your whole life away to somebody and think that you're just going to be happy. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Tell you, Harry, I grew up in a toxic family, and I didn't know right from wrong. So I was trying to work.
God is in you.
Yeah. What I'm saying,
God is in you. So you know right from wrong. We all do.
well, I mean,
and that's another thing right there.
I didn't know to give up on toxic relationship because I didn't have anybody like saying my mother, like I'm saying, my mother like she should have been like, you're not being treated fairly, son. Somebody should have said you're not being treated fairly.
Well,
I never had nobody, and like I said, my ex-wife, the marriage didn't fall off to the end. I never knew about no cheating or anything.
Guess what? None of us did. None of us did. Because that's nature. Naturally, we want to go out here and we want to have a family. We want the family to be happy. If the family ain't happy, guess what? That ain't your family.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't happy, that family ain't happy, that ain't your family. That's something you trying to keep together out of selfishness. That's something all of us did. I'm gonna keep this together because hey, I done gave my word and I done did this, I done made this agreement. But we making agreements in situations that shouldn't have never even didn't deserve an agreement.
Yeah, that's true.
Mine wasn't like that though. My situation, it was like I had to pick the lesser of two evils. Like I said, who wants to go live with a toxic family and end up on the streets with their kids? So you stay in the situation you in where you know it's working. And that's the choices I was faced with. I was never trying to fix anything. I gave up a long time ago because I knew that we've reached our point where we couldn't even go any further, but I stayed in that situation because I knew if I left, I couldn't make it on my own. I was financially dependent upon this person. And so that was my situation.
Hey, well, at the end of the day, again, we all got a story.
Yeah.
You dig? We all got a story. And we all worked hard in that situation in life. And we all have opportunity. We all have the opportunity to just say, hey, you know what, man? This is what I'm going to do and do it. And that's it.
That's
And
true.
stick to it.
Yeah.
We all have that option to say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to stick to it. We can either do that or we can make excuses. Oh, well, man, I ain't want to pay this child support and I wanted to be there with my kids and it's a billion excuses out here for us if we gonna make that. Or we can get to enjoying this life and taking care of that person in the mirror. Because the thing that none of us really looked at is you can't help nobody if your life jacked up.
That's true.
You can't help nobody. We all trying to help be Mr. and Mrs. Help everybody, and our life jacked up. You can't help nobody until you get you right. When you get you right, man, you start passing out the blessings after that. Hey, y'all, look, I was in some mess. This is how I got out of it.
Yeah. Hey, Harry,
It's power in that word. It's power in being able to say, I was in that mess. And this is how you get out.
Yeah.
There's power in that.
Yeah. Well, but Harry, when I said I didn't know right from wrong, I always have known right from wrong. What I meant, I didn't have a relationship with God or nobody, encouraged a relationship with God until like 2 or 3 years ago.
You just wasn't taught who God is. But
Right.
that voice inside of you,
it was always there.
That's right.
He was
That
always there. He was always
leadership
with me.
inside you.
Yeah.
We was taught it was called something else. The devil told us, oh, that's your intuition.
Yeah.
That's your
Holy
inner
Spirit.
voice.
That's Holy
That is
Spirit.
God telling you, look, man, don't do that.
Right.
Do this right here. Do the right thing. And God always on your mind, reminding you when you're doing something wrong or when you do something right. So we always trying to walk away from it. We're trying to put it off like, God is this mystery. God ain't no mystery.
No, you're not.
And we out here playing with God and wondering why we hurt. That's why we walk around here and we got to deal with that whooping because we playing. Because God telling you, man, look here. Do this. Do it this way. No, don't do that. I know you like that, but do this. So we're going to be tested. We're going to be tried. But again, we can't none of us can just say, okay, well, I got thrown a bad deal, God. You threw me a real rough one. Because every story in here, I done heard worse than everything on this chat. I done talked to people, I done talked to women that got sold by their mama into prostitution when they was 8 years old. You don't know what it's like to be an 8-year-old little girl and your mama throw you in there with a grown man? Sold you to a grown man. So, I'm just saying that example, and I don't mean to tell nobody business. I'm saying that example for anybody that really think your life is that bad. Your life ain't that bad. Your life is very good, whether you know it or not.
Oh, I know it.
We just spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spoiled because we ain't really had to fight for our lives. You ain't had to fight for your freedom. You don't know what it's been like. Could you imagine your mama selling you to somebody when you ain't even old enough to know what life is about? You ain't even old enough to know what life really is about. So again, we can make excuses. Absolutely. We can come up with every, reason in the world why I can't get it together, why this won't come together, and why this and why that. Every day, man, God woke you up. God ain't wake you up today to lose. God ain't wake nobody up in this chat to lose. He woke you up every single day. He giving you life. He giving you air to breathe so that you can win. He already wrote it in history that you win.
Right.
All you got to do is do it. All you got to do is agree with it.
Right.
We ain't sitting here. We're going to argue with you and to convince you that this is what you got to do. Oh, man, I'm going to negotiate with you. We all trying to negotiate. But hold up, God. Let me go over here and act like this, man, and let me have this stuff over here. But I want to act like this over here. Man, he ain't negotiating with nobody. He's saying, man, look, I'm going to give you free will, but I'm going to tell you what to do. You ain't got to do it. And then we want to be hard-headed, and then we wonder why we got to get this whooping. We got to get this whooping because we won't listen. And it ain't nothing that I'm saying. This what God telling you. God talking to you right now. He telling you what to do. He telling everybody in here what to do. Everybody was sitting here, we all spiritual now. We don't know God no more. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because he going to keep whooping you till you claim him, till you submit, till you get it right, till you do what he said do. He done told you what to do. He told you what to do, and we just, I'm going to do this, though. I'm going to do it tomorrow. All right, I'm going to do it tomorrow. You know how your mama told you to go to bed, you get them dishes before you get to bed? Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, she waking you up. Hey, man, I told you to get them dishes. Get out that bed and get them dishes. God is telling everybody every single day, I got you. And with somebody got you, we out here going running to the devil to give us some support. Oh, don't nobody love me. You walking around here breathing, living, you got a life. Y'all know how many people ain't get that wake up call today?
Yeah.
Did y'all really know how many people did not get that wake up call today? We just take life for granted every single day. We take people, we take things for granted. We taking everything for granted for vanity. We got a real life. You got real time that we wasting. We wasting on stubbornness. See, I sit back and I say, man, I spent 25 years of my life because I was stubborn. My mind was made up. I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna force this to work. I don't care what I gotta go through. And I could say something like that, but I couldn't do half of that to benefit me. I couldn't take myself to say, hold up, man, let me do what God want me to do and see how that work out.
Yeah.
Just one time, I can't get out here and do what God telling me to do. Then we sit here and, well, I keep asking God what he want me to do. Really? You telling me that you ask, what do I need to do? And God ain't telling you nothing. You a lie. You a straight up lie. God been showing you what he wants you to do your whole life. You just got your mind made up. I'm going to do me. Yeah. That's all of us. That's all of us.
Yeah.
And it's time. And every day we sitting out here, good gracious, the kids done lost their mind. They done legalized drugs. They done turn. You can say I'm a hamster and somebody got to respect it. You live in a world where anything goes. And we walk around here like we don't even see it or like we can barely see it. God is talking to every last one of us. Every last one of us. I know we in here late, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. Whew, what a night. What a night, y'all.
Hey, let me say this, man. I just, like I said, I always wanted to be positive about this healing part. You know, I could talk. Well, I don't even talk negative no more because of them word curses. And like I said, if people let the Narc turn their heart cold, they done lost. They letting the devil defeat them because
That's right.
People gonna lie. You know, it's brand new lies invented all the time. You know, there's never gonna be a time that people not telling lies to you. Only way you gonna be able to survive this life and have peace is have discernment from the Lord Jesus Christ. Have that relationship with God, because everything under the sun been done already, and it's written.
It
And
is.
all we gotta do is just get in that Bible and figure it out for ourselves.
There
That's
you
all
go,
I got.
man. Let you treat it like the yellow pages. Let your fingers do the walking.
That's right,
Get
man.
into that.
Had a
Get into
relationship with
that
God.
Bible.
You won't have to worry about being fooled by a narc no more, because you had a godly discernment.
That's
Because
it.
the devil, they crafty. They children of Satan. They not the devil. They are devils. They are people with evil
Man,
spirit.
y'all can call it anything y'all want to call it. I done told y'all, man. You fighting with the devil out here.
Right.
That's the straight up devil. Hey,
Right.
man, thanks for coming through, bro. Appreciate
Anytime,
you.
man. Yeah.
Hey, man, you have a good one. And China, thanks for staying up late. Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging in here tonight. Good gracious, man. It's a Wednesday night. We in here tonight, ain't we? Ain't we in here tonight? Good gosh. We up in this camp tonight.
Yes.
But hey, it's worth it. It was worth hanging out with y'all tonight, man. And Friday, y'all already know. Y'all already know. Madame. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It was a beautiful night. It was a beautiful night.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Hey,
Yeah.
y'all. I'm going to see y'all Friday night. Y'all know what we going to do. Same bad time, same bad station. Peace and soul.
You got me doing that.
That's right, because it feels good when you do that.